Hello everybody, this is General Snivy and welcome back to more of the Persona 5 Royal playthrough. Man, again, it feels like it's been forever since I last played this game. Well, not really. I've been playing it quite a bit off-screen. So, anyway, in the last session we completed the first palace, aka Kamoshida's palace, and put his ass in his place. So now we're playing the waiting game, and in today's session, the waiting game continues as we wait and see the change of heart in action, and to spend more time with all of our friends and family, establishing confidants, working on them, etc., etc. That's how we're going to be spending our time for now. There's going to be some other things that are going to be going on too, but we'll talk about those when we come across them. So, like I was saying not that long ago, I did play this game quite a bit off-screen, and what I mean by this is that I have fully established the save files for the super bosses whom I'm going to be fighting, like, towards the very end of the game, and I even have one special save file set up for a future event, which we'll be talking about, like, at the very end of the game. For now, it's nothing to worry about. I'm just saying the save files for fighting the super bosses are established and ready to go, and now we just gotta get there ourselves with our current save files. So, that's fantastic. Let's get moving. Hey. You don't work, you don't eat. Ever heard of the phrase, you don't work, you don't eat? Ever heard of that phrase before? Actually, I've heard of a similar phrase known as there's no such thing as a free lunch. Regardless though, back to the business at hand. If you're up for it, why don't you learn how to work here? Feel like my bond with Sojiro will grow stronger soon. Apparently I can't read today. Let's help him out. So you do get it. Alright, put your stuff down and come back here. It's about time one of the regulars arrives. She's a talkative one. Sounds good to me. Now then, since you're going to be working in my store, I'll need to hammer home the basics. You know what I'm talking about, right? Making coffee? Now I got the frickin' hiccups. Fantastic. Yep. Glad to see that you at least understand that much. The store's not the busiest around, but I'm real particular about how we do things here. And I'll kick you out, no questions asked, if you serve a bad cup. You got that? Let me tell you, So-chan definitely does things right with his coffee. It goes so well with his special curry, I can't help but order the set meal every time. What can I say? Each of my regulars get an experience personally tailored to them. Could you tell me the key to that wonderful flavor, So-chan? I'd love to make it at home sometime. Sorry, it's a trade secret. You're free to try and guess based on the taste, though. Cheapskate. Keeping secrets from me even though you know your food's already stolen my heart? How about a nice dessert, then? It's only 300 yen. When you run a shop, you get all sorts of customers. Knowing their personalities is absolutely vital, which is absolutely true, especially if you work retail. This is coming from pure experience, just saying. That's what being in food service is all about. Again, same sort of experience. Welcome! Whoa. You! Hello there. It's been quite a while, Sakura-san. So I heard you opened up a shop, so here I am. It wouldn't have hurt to mention it to me, though. Huh. You got a real nice location here, right by the station and everything. Your order? No small talk, that's cold. Oh, but this smell sure brings back memories. You're still making that curry, huh? I guess you haven't gotten over her yet. Your order, sir? So pushy. I just stopped in to say hi today, but I'll be back again soon. Bye. Jeez. Ugh. I don't know where he caught wind of this place. Who was he? Just forget about him. It's none of your business. Anyway, if you have time for questions, you have time to be learning about bean types. You're not gonna be any of it. You're not gonna be any use to me if you can't pick up on ABCs sometime soon. Besides, ladies love a guy who knows his coffee. This isn't such a bad deal for you. I want the ladies to love me. If only you were this obedient all the time. Either way, I'm gonna teach you right. That way, I'll be able to sit back and relax while you work. Sweet. Oh, that was a fun little experience. Also, that one disgruntled customer, he's gonna be a reoccurring character throughout Sojiro's Confidant questline. Not just him either, but someone else too, which we'll get into much later. For now, let's move on. So, after that little tutorial, or really the explanation of how to run the shop, now we can make our own cup of coffee. The ABCs of brewing coffee. You can brew coffee at the counter in LeBlanc. You'll be unable to brew coffee during the day and after school when the cafe is open. No duh. Brew at night when the coffee gear is free. Oh, is it time already? Let's start closing up. And no slacking off, you got it? So, after working with Sojiro and raising his confidant, you'll gain some kindness points towards your social stats, which is pretty neat. And let me tell you folks, kindness is very, very important when it comes to raising his confidant. Because if you don't have a high enough kindness level, you can't work on his confidant at all. Just saying. Thankfully, that's not a problem with New Game Plus. Hey, it's me. Guess this number works. I forgot to ask for your cell number, so I had to dig it up. So I had to dig it out of your papers. A real hassle, let me tell you. Anyway, you done closing up yet? I'm gonna have you handle that from now on, so you better learn now. Seems like you're a quick study, so I hope you're getting the hang of it. Got it. Don't forget it. Once you're a little more settled in, I'm gonna have you doing more chores. But man, not sure how I feel about calling up a guy's phone. Anyhow, we'll get the routine ground into you. That way, I might be able to take it easy. Alright, don't stay up too late. Sure thing, Dad. Sojiro is best dad. Confirmed. Don't at me, lol. I haven't done much of anything on my days off. It's such a pain to put on makeup, and I hate shopping, so I usually end up just lazing around the house. Yeah. Same here. Good thing there's home shopping. They always have the best stuff on Sundays. Oh, I know exactly what show you're talking about. They even sell surgical masks for when you're sick. Kinda hilarious considering that sometime after this game released, the second coming of the plague happened. And that was not fun for anyone. I'll have to check it out tomorrow then. It's so popular they always sell out if you don't call the same day. Very true. And we'll get into that when the time comes, which will be relatively shortly. Morning. What up? I made it. I slept in, so I ran out without eating breakfast. I feel so weak because of it. After we took down Kamoshida, I just felt so spent and out of gas, you know? You get me, right? I actually do. Yep. Right? Now all we have left to do is wait for the board meeting. Well, anyways, I'm hungry. I guess I'll buy some bread at the school store. Sounds like a plan. Hello, JTR Shadow. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it, and thank you for the compliment. I just got it done a few days ago. Kamoshida-kun was really in his element at the volleyball rally the other day. You kids are lucky to receive direct instructions from a world-famous athlete like him. Oh, please. Sports have been regarded as sacred things that invigorate people since ancient times. So much so that an emperor himself even participated once. Mishima-kun, do you know the name of the Roman emperor who participated in the Olympics? Huh? It's Nero. It's good to throw yourself into your club activities, but you shouldn't sacrifice your studies. Sorry. That said, you don't seem too into sports, Kazooie-kun.
Do you know the answer?
Between music, theater, and chariot racing, which sport did Nero win when he participated in the Olympics? If you're connected to the Thieves Network, like I said before... Oh, you're playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, JTR? It's a great game. Anyway, as I was saying before, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the last session or not, but if you're connected to the Thieves Network, you don't need to worry about figuring out which answer is the correct one, because if you're connected to the internet, push the touchpad, majority rule always wins. Just keep in mind, there are some activities or some lessons of which you cannot use the network activities for, in which case you will have to guess, or look up the answers online elsewhere. Anywho, let's move on. That's the correct answer. The correct answer was all of them. It seems you've been studying after all. Nero won many awards in all kinds of competitions, all rigged in his favor, of course. It wasn't much of a competition now, was it? Sounds like pro wrestling. Because of these kinds of selfish actions, not to mention the luxurious side, he became known as a despot. I probably butchered that pronunciation, but whatever, moving on. Oh, he actually knew that? Not really. Maybe I should ask if I could borrow his notes.
Nice going.
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. And for every lesson you answer correctly, you do gain some knowledge points, so that's pretty sweet. That said, recently people have begun revelating Nero's reign, or reign, whatever. Regardless though, he was lacking in sportsmanship. He should have taken a page out of Kamoshida-kun's book. Are you sure about that?
No.
Don't give us that crap. Kamoshida's the real despot. What else? I can't read today. Ignore me, lol. Alright, who's available? Looks like Takamaki-san's ready, or Takemi, whatever. In spring, one sleeps a sleep that knows no dawn, huh? God, I need a nap. Or at least some good old-fashioned caffeine in my system. Also, I believe in order to participate in any of these trials, Okay. Let me rephrase that. In order to participate in these trials, I am pretty sure that your guts level needs to be at least level 2 for this early on within her Confidant quest line. If it's not up to level 2, then try raising your guts in a couple of different places. Then again, maybe you can get away with guts level 1? I'm not 100% sure, but level 2 is definitely a safe bet for this early in the quest line. So, let's do a clinical trial. I developed a new medicine. Could you come to the back? Let's hang out.
Please head to the exam room.
In that case, I'm gonna start setting up, so go wait in the examination room. Here you go. I made various adjustments to the previous drug based on your trial results. Also, I haven't pointed this out yet, but when it came to another difference between the original Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal, Most of the voice actors and actresses reprised their roles for the new version of the game. The only exception, as far as I know, is Takemi. I believe her voice actress who originally voiced her in the original Persona 5 wasn't available due to some circumstances. I'm not sure. It's nothing bad or anything. I think she was just busy with other things, so they brought in another voice actress who sounds very similar to her. So, honestly, I never knew about it until until I read a comment during a highlight reel of Persona 5 the animation or something. I'm not too sure. Regardless, let's go. Let's move on. Alright, drink it down in one gulp. That totally doesn't sound dangerous at all. Powerful taste, both sour and bitter, overwhelms me. The smell is terrible. I'm having a hard time breathing. Oh dear. That doesn't sound good. Your reaction to it is absolutely perfect. You feel a bit dazed, huh? Yes, I mixed in some special components. Okay, let's take your temperature and blood pressure. I'm also going to draw some blood. I also want to perform a few motor skill tests, but those might be too much for you right now. Anyway, since we're in the final stages, I should first stabilize the fundamentals formula. Oh, so you are here! Well?
What?
I'm in the middle of an examination. I've told you before, officer, if you want to investigate me, you need to show me a warrant. I'm here because we received a report. I'll need to see a detailed statement of medical expenses and full medical records. I bet you didn't have enough time to hide any incriminating documents, huh? Must be under the order of the medical chief of staff. Here you go. Huh? This kid here is my only patient today. If you're asking for his medical expenses, I'm guessing I'm under suspicion of improper billing. But without a receipt, I'd say you've been sent on a wild goose chase. What's going on here? You're being manipulated. That report is fictitious. It's nothing but an attempt to harass me. What? Hey you, what are you doing here? You didn't seem to be sick. Are you up to something illegal? I have a bad heart. A bad heart? He's stressed about taking this entrance exams. I have some drugs that help with relaxation. So, is there anything else? As you can see, I'm pretty busy here. Fine. You're infuriating, you know that? But I expect nothing less from the plague. I am so over this. I agree.
Wow.
I think we're going to get along just fine. It's nothing to worry about. I'm sure if it was my former supervisor who made the false report, and by that I meant superior, my mistake. You eavesdropped on our conversation the other day, remember? He's just trying to put pressure on me by having the police investigate me and my practice. What a douche. Anyway, I need to draw some blood. There'll be some mild amnesia, or anima. Mild anima, whatever. But only temporarily. You'll be fine. It's part of our deal, remember? Very well. Guess I have no other choice. I like kids who listen to their superiors. Enjoy your medicine. There we go.
All right.
I'm going to draw more blood than usual, since you're healthy and all. Okay, seems fair enough. Only kidding. Okay, please lie down. You can go home once I'm done. Okay, that's fine. Also, participating in these clinical trials does help with raising your guts level, too. So,
Take care.
Keep that in mind. Alright, take care. Hey, my little guinea pig. You got home safely? You still seemed kinda dizzy when you left, so I figured I'd check in. You know how it is. Some patients get sick on their way back home. I'm totally fine, thank you. Yeah, you sound alright. Guess I've got nothing to worry about. I think you'll be okay, but call me if you start feeling sick. Okay, I'm looking forward to our next clinical trial. As am I, my dear. Also, I haven't really explained the farewell gifts that you received from certain people yet. But we'll get into that in a second. You heard anything about the stuff happening to Kamoshida? What's wrong? I guess I probably should have just asked you about this at school. Did something happen? I don't know, I'm just feeling kind of anxious. I keep thinking about how even with all you did, we might still end up getting expelled. My mom's totally gonna suffer if that happens. Plus, if we couldn't even help An or Suzui. We have to believe. Sorry, I guess now's not really the time to be getting all down in the dumps. Anyways, I'm feeling a little better now that I talked to you about this. Thanks, man. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, and don't tell An I was downing us, okay? She won't have anyone to rely on if we're getting all worried about this shit. Well, see ya. Fair enough. I don't mind if you use the coffee maker, just clean up when you're done. So, when it comes to the farewell gifts of certain people, I mentioned before that there are a few exceptions where you cannot receive farewell gifts, but the farewell gifts you receive from certain people like Morgana, the only one you receive is the Pickpocket, which is a future ability where you can turn Joker's standard melee attack into a potential mug. So in other words, when you attack an enemy with a melee attack, not counting persona abilities, you have a chance of stealing an item. And as far as Sojiro's farewell gifts, his farewell gifts are some of the best in the game, which are LeBlanc Curry, Curry Tips, Coffee Mastery, and Curry Mastery. We can't make curry just yet, so we cannot utilize the curry farewell gifts, but the coffee basics, what this allows you to do is make 2 things of coffee, which are SP restoration items, and heal roughly, I think, 10 SP, which is not really all that great, but still, it's better than nothing. But Coffee Mastery is definitely where it's at. As with Coffee Mastery, what this will do is that when you make coffee, it'll make the best coffee, which restores 100 SP, which is like 10 times better. As far as other people, An's farewell gifts are Sexy Technique and Crocodile Tears, which really aren't that useful in the grand scheme of things, and these things only happen every once in a while. And An has to be in the active party in order for these effects to even happen in the first place. So Crocodile Tears, what this does is that there's a chance to force an enemy to ask for less during negotiations, which isn't really relevant that much in New Game Plus. But Sexy Technique is something else. It's a chance. This is a rare happening where there's a chance to grab the enemy's attention and cancel their action, which is pretty handy, but it doesn't work on bosses. And again, it's very rare that it even happens in the first place. I think for Ryuji, his farewell gifts, I'm not sure if I went over this or not, but his farewell gifts are Stealth Dash and Hasten Recovery. I could have swore I read online that you're supposed to get one more ability with his farewell gift, but obviously that's not the case here. So Stealth Dash obviously means that while you're running, you're less likely to be spotted easily while running around in the metaverse. Hasten Recovery means that once in a while, if a party member is inflicted with a status ailment, during that particular party member's turn who's inflicted with the status ailment, Ryuji or whoever has this ability will go up to that party member and whack them across the face with a fan, in which case they will instantly recover, which is sweet. As far as Takami's farewell gifts, they are some really awesome gifts. There's sterilization, immunization, and rescutation. Sterilization adds more healing items to the clinic, so as soon as you establish her confidant, you're able to get some really good items, not at the start of the game, but very early on, which is excellent. Just keep in mind that the prices are pretty damn high and expensive for some of the best items, so take it as you will. Immunization adds support items to the inventory at the clinic, which is, again, a future thing. Very handy to have, especially if you're dealing with the last status ailments. And rescutation, or whatever it is, increases the selection of revival items, which is also very excellent to have. The only thing you don't get when it comes to this confidant as a farewell gift is discount. Discount is an excellent confidant ability, which decreases the price of all of her items by half, which is awesome. There are some additional confidants and farewell gifts that we'll be going into later down the line. For now, though, let's talk to Sojiro. Hey, are you brewing coffee? I taught you how, so go ahead and give it a try. Well, if you want to help out with other work around the shop, I'm fine with that too, so how about it? Okay, let's actually decline for now. So, at this point, Sojiro's confidant isn't going to raise because we haven't got enough confidant points for him yet. But one way to raise confidant points with him without wasting your time is just to make coffee.
Wow.
So this is where the chief brews his famous coffee. Brewing coffee will cause time to pass, but we'll make a special coffee that restores SP, which is extremely valuable, and practically a godsend in this game. This may prove useful for exploring palaces, which is absolutely true. Let's go ahead and make some coffee. You know how to brew coffee? Help yourself to the beans on the shelves. I'll show you how each kind of bean is different later. Alright, I'm heading out to buy some cigarettes. You really shouldn't, because cigarettes are just bad for your health in general. I love the smell of good coffee, but you're a cat.
Yes. All right.
The way you're drinking it makes it look delicious. This coffee has a lot of thought and love blended behind it, huh? Maybe if you drink it in the metaverse, it'll heal your wounds too. Well, no, it won't. It'll restore SP. And like I said, his farewell gift, one of the farewell gifts from Sojiro you receive is Master Coffee, which is excellent and is a godsend of an item. Looks like the chief's gentlemanly charm is rubbing off on you. So in other words, making coffee will help you when it comes to leveling up your charm stat. Looks like you're doing well. Here, let me have a sip. This aroma and soft richness. You used Blue Mountain, huh?
Let me explain.
Jamaican Blue Mountain. The Blue Mountains of Jamaica have a unique climate and volcanic soil advantageous for growing their famous high-quality coffee. The coffee undergoes a rigorous inspection process and is harvested in small quantities. This produces a rich coffee with a full aroma. So, while you're making coffee, Sojiro may pop in and take a sip of your coffee. This will raise your confidant points with him a little bit, which is pretty handy. Plus, he may even share with you some trivia about the kind of coffee that you make. So, that's pretty cool. Again, not really important in the actual game, but maybe in real life if you're trying to learn more about coffee, this is a good source of information. The flavor profile is bland. You should practice more on being out on the bring out the roast's full potential. Although, I see you're preparing the cup the way I taught you. I'll acknowledge your hard work. You look like a real barista standing at the counter like that. It seems like you're following all the rules and instructions I gave you. I can't believe this kid in front of me is a troublemaker with a criminal record. Ugh. Well, there's no need to have lengthy conversations about this. Just keep up with your training. Will do, my dude. You have the opportunity to learn, so you should take some time for yourself and keep improving.
Nice.
People would treat you with respect if they knew you could serve a great coffee.
Well then.
We should get some rest now. We have a big day tomorrow. I hear good things about the Sunday TV shopping show. Want to check it out sometime? Hell yeah.
Nice.
So, on every Sunday, you always have the day off from school. So you don't have to worry about that. But you can also use this time to buy some stuff off the TV shopping network. Just keep in mind this stuff can range in price from fairly cheap and being a good deal to why is this so damn high? But still, you get what you pay for. Hi everyone, it's time to do some shopping. Here's what we got for you today. Oh, so this is the shopping channel that everyone's been talking about. Using the home shopping program, items bought through the home shopping program will be delivered to your door on a later date. Usually it's like Amazon Prime where it's like free 2-day shipping. Kind of. Except it's more like 1-day shipping. The program airs on Sunday. There may be some items that can only be obtained exclusively through this program, so be sure to tune in often. First, let me introduce you to the Spring Awake set. You'll never have to fear falling asleep again. Comes with 1 caffeine patch, 10 white eye drops, and 10 hot and sour tea. What an incredible deal! But that's not all! But wait! There's more! Here's our next set, the Sheriff Spring set. It's great for those who are concerned about their health and stamina. We get 5 Sakura mochis, and 1 spring fruit pack, and 1 party in a can all in one. Wow! They're both such great items, I can't decide which one to get. Alright, this is a limited item. Today's the one and only day it'll be available. Now, of course, the price is just right. You won't see this kind of deal ever again. Oh, the phones are already ringing off the hook. Sounds like someone's selling a PlayStation 5 for $2,000. Only a few remaining. Now's your final chance to buy. Apparently the phones are ringing non-stop if we buy one. If we buy one, then the other one will probably be sold out before we can get it. So here's where you make your decision on which item set to purchase. Either the Spring Awake set or the Sheriff Spring set. I'm gonna go with this. I'm pretty sure you have to make a decision. If you don't have enough yen for either one of these items, then you can't purchase them. No, and that's that. Oh, another buyer's just called in. Thank you so much. Oh, they're both sold out? That last customer was extraordinarily lucky. We'll try and get your order to you as quickly as possible. Goodbye for now. We'll see you again next time with another fabulous product. Goodbye for now.
Well then.
Now all we have to do is wait for it to arrive, which is nice. So, at this point, we can't really do much when it comes to grinding Confidants. But we can go and explore for a bit, and also spend some time with people if we possibly can. Have I shown this off yet? Not at the moment. Let's see. Anyone out? No, unfortunately. Also, on days off, you can go as far as the school gates, but you can't actually go inside because obviously the school is closed, which makes sense. School's closed, but the gate's open. Some students might be here for clubs. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Whatever. How about we go to... How about Central Street? I wonder if the lottery's finished yet. The results will be announced on the 25th, which is the following in-game day. So, since we cannot work on Confidants at this point in time, you could spend the time here just exploring around a bit and maybe even do an activity or two. It really is entirely up to you. You can also take this time to prepare personas for future palaces. You can also use this time to do some well-needed shopping, buy some things.
Take your time.
Let's see what we got. Good on protein, good on that. Yeah, we're good on stuff for now. I wonder what they're showing right now. So, you may come across movie theaters throughout all of Shibuya. Going to a movie will cause time to pass, but if this is your first time seeing a film, you can expect a greater effect from watching. The movie showing at the theater changes as time passes, so check back every so often to see what they're playing.
Wow.
Right now, we're just in time to see Tank Top Millionaire. The story about a teenager who became a Tank Top millionaire with money he won on a quiz show. Sounds like you played a game of Jeopardy! Looks like this movie can teach you how to improve your guts. So, depending on the movie that is playing at the movie theater, you may actually get some good stat increases towards one of your 5 social stats, which is pretty nice. Especially when it comes to things like guts, where it is pretty damn important to raise when it comes to raising it for clinical trials, as well as one other confidant that has a very huge gate that you need to pass in order to even start it in the first place. So, in other words, you're probably not going to be doing that particular confidant until New Game Plus. I'm just saying. It might be possible, but don't quote me on that. There's also a little gym area I like to go to whenever I can't work on confidants, but unfortunately we can't access it at this point in time. Which is rather dumb, but alas, it is what it is. It's no big deal. And unfortunately we cannot go to the restaurant yet. It's still not open. It'll only open up around May. In which time once the restaurant does open up, then you'll be able to go into it as you see fit.
Oh.
Okay. Also, one more thing worth mentioning is that on Sundays you can go to the drink stand and purchase a very special drink. And depending on what the drink is, it will raise one of your 5 social stats. Just keep in mind that the price is relatively steep. So, bottoms up!
Man. Nice.
Again, it's not much when it comes to raising your stats, but it's still better than nothing. But if you already have max stats, then there's really no reason to purchase any of these drinks at all. And really, it's just a waste of money, and you're just doing it for the lulz and just to show off in front of an audience. Also, I need a quick drink because my throat's already starting to hurt. Like I said, I wish I could work on my confidants a bit more, but sadly, I can't do that right now. Okay. That ought to work. And like I said, if you can't work on Confidants, then spend your time doing some shopping and just doing some additional prep work for future events, future palaces, and future activities. Just prepare yourself. Anything can happen in this game, and you're on a pretty strict time limit too, so keep that in mind. It is possible to get everything that you want to get done, but also keep in mind too that you have a very limited time to do these things. Also, one other thing I haven't really talked about yet is, since we've technically speaking applied for a couple of jobs and we can't work on Confidants right now, we might as well go to work and earn a little bit of cash. And honestly, in order to even take on future side quests, we're going to need to work at some of these places. In fact, you're going to need to work at every place at least twice in order to get things done. So let's go to work at the convenience store, aka this world's equivalent of 7-Eleven. Which, funny enough, I didn't think any 7-Elevens existed up here in Maine until I looked it up recently, where, yeah, they do exist up here. There's just very few and far between. They are prevalent throughout Maryland, but definitely not in Maine. Sure, you might find one in, like, maybe Portland, but the one I found recently is down in Old Orchard Beach. Regardless, back to the game at hand. Oh, are you the one who applied for the part-time job? I'll call the manager. Please wait a moment.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, so you're Banjo-Kazooie. You applied for the job, right? Well, we'll be asking you to work the cash register. Please watch your co-workers to learn the ropes. I'll do my best. Alright, I expect you to do your best. Oh, right. You'll get paid more for days you work especially hard.
I appreciate it.
Well, good luck. Which is kind of hilarious that you get paid by the day here, rather than on a set schedule like weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, etc. Wow, she's good. Just look at that service. Phew, we had a lot of customers today. I hope you weren't too overwhelmed. We have a campaign where we give extra points on any day on the month with a 7.
Nice to meet you.
So on the 7th of every month, like the 7th, 17th, and 27th of any given month, it's double points day at the convenience store. Pretty much. I think that's how it works. Oh, Nanami Shibuya. I probably butchered that name absolutely horrendously. Regardless, hello there, young lady. I guess I'm your senpai. So, did watching me give you an idea what to do? Yeah, it did, perfectly. Oh, how promising. In that case, I'll expect great things of you.
So,
Let me give you one pointer. Remember where the barcodes are. That alone will save you a ton of time. Very true, especially in retail. How about I test you while we're on the subject? You know cow's milk, 777's brand's milk? Can you tell me where the barcode is? Next to the company logo? Yes, that's right. It is indeed next to the company logo. Not bad at all for a newbie. Usually they put the barcodes on the actual logos or on the front of the bottles themselves or the gallons. At least over here in the US that's how it works. Not so sure about other regions though. Sorry, I didn't mean to act like a big shot senpai. That's fine, I mean you are my superior after all. But it's little bits of knowledge like this that help you keep your cool when it counts.
good work today.
Sorry to keep you. I know you're tired. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you. Shibuya Senpai had some great tips. So, special days at the convenience store. Every month, more customers will come to shop on dates that end with 7. By skillfully handling those customers, you'll be able to improve your charm and earn more money than usual. Well, good work today. You learned how to be more considerate of others through dealing with customers. Really depends on how that goes in real life, especially in retail. Excuse me. You're almost done, right? Let's get your pay and go home. I feel like I got the frickin' hiccups again. I'm glad the subway was repaired so quickly. It's just been one bizarre incident after another this year. Our country is going to hell. Are there any honest politicians out there? There is. But... how can I ever have hope in a country like this? Very good question. That sounds kind of familiar.
You're back.
Hey!
Oh right, you've been carrying around that sooty armor. How about you wash it over at the laundromat? Honestly, that ain't a bad idea. Especially in early game where you're first getting equipment and stuff.
Okay.
Washing sooty clothes is pretty good when it comes to getting results from these things. It is kind of up to chance of what kind of equipment you get when it comes to washing these clothes, but still, it ain't the worst thing in the world. But you can get your hands on much better clothing and things like that later down the road. And there's a future event where getting some of the best equipment in the game is very easy to do. I'm just saying. But still, for early game, getting your clothes washed at the laundromat ain't a bad idea. Especially considering some of them may even have some additional effects. So, that's pretty good. And unfortunately, we can't work on Confidants again, which is kind of sad, but eh. So, on things like this, if I can't work on Confidants at all, then what I usually tend to do is either make some coffee, some curry, or I train.
Oh.
Gonna do some training? Let's do it. What training here at home will do is that it will raise your overall HP.
Nice going.
So, at this point, now we learn about protein shakes. Protein shakes increase the effects of your training. Use them when you want to be more efficient in your workout. Which is actually pretty good. Without further ado, let's begin your training. Oh yeah, didn't you buy some protein shakes? You're quite prepared. I'm impressed. Are you going to take anything? Hell yeah, I'm going to take some protein. Always take at least the regular protein. So that way you not only gain additional, not only do you gain more HP and later SP for another activity, but you also add on to the addition that you received earlier. So let's take the protein and I'll show you what I mean.
Now, let's carry out our plan.
Well, let's begin your workout. Girl, look at that body. Ah, girl, look at that body. Ah, girl, look at that body. Ah, I work out. Okay, I'll stop. Alright, you can do this. Clear your mind and focus on your center. Aslaf Mentrion Zintos. Okay, I'll stop that too. Don't give up. Push past your limit. Push beyond your limits. Go plus ultra.
Hey,
Oof. Wow, that doesn't look good. Hey, are you alright? You haven't built up much muscle yet, so don't push yourself too hard.
nice.
I know that feeling too well. It seems you gained some strength. So, when you're first doing the training at home, you'll gain 5 additional HP at the start. As you do this more and more, the training becomes more and more effective and you'll be able to raise more and more HP. And alongside that, you'll get some additional bonuses if you take any sort of protein shakes. Ooh, looks like you're getting results from that protein shake too. Which in this case, we increase our maximum HP by 1. So in total, we gain 6 HP from that training. Again, time passes, But still, it's always worth it to at least do some training to raise your stats. Even if it seems like you maxed out your stats, you haven't actually done so. Keep that in mind. Ah, we were able to grab a seat. Why don't you do some reading until we get there? Sounds good to me. So, let's see. We got plenty of books to read yet. Magazine compiling information about Young and Jaya. Let's not worry about that. Let's read Pirate Legend. The lone pirate ship sailed forward, forging its path through the crashing waves.
Wow.
The Pirate Captain Kidd, huh? Ryuji should read this book. He really should.
Hey.
Oh, I didn't realize how long you've been reading, so how far did you get? About halfway through. Seems like you still got some pages left. You should continue some other time. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time. Yes, it was. Hey, guess what? I'm thinking of going for a career on quiz shows. They were showing this movie called Tank Top Millionaire at the theater on Central Street. You mean the one where the boy rises from rags to riches by winning on a quiz show? Sheesh. You get way too into these stories. How about studying for exams before you think about quiz shows? Fair enough. You do need knowledge when it comes to these quiz shows. They ask you some really difficult questions. Not talking from experience, of course, but I've watched plenty of game shows. Trust me. Oof, you got me there. Sounds like that movie can change your worldview. Watching movies in the theater sounds like a special experience. What kind of movies do you like? Well, to be frank, I'm more of a fan of comedy than a fan of action movies, but I do like both of those genres specifically. Seriously? Well, that might actually suit you, surprisingly enough. When I turn back into a human, how about you and I make our comedic duo debut on the silver screen? I got a better idea. How about I turn you into a rabbit and pull you out of the hat? That sounds like fun. Well, then again, you'd probably claw my face off if I do that, but either way, we should check out the theater every now and then since they're always showing new films. Very true. Although it's not like in real life where you go to an actual movie theater and they're showing multiple movies. In which case you just choose a show, buy your tickets, buy condiments and other things like that, and bada bing bada boom, you good to go. I was reading the essays you turned in the other day and everyone's writing is so sloppy. Guilty. My handwriting is complete utter bollocks. It's comparable to that of a toddler. Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. I could care less in the case that you still have some care left to give. It's I couldn't care less. Wow, that sounds familiar. Sounds like someone misspells your, and your, using the wrong your in every sentence. Just saying. Jeez. I've seen this a lot these days, where people are using a phrase differently from its real meaning. This reminds me of something I've been hearing politicians saying. My country, right or wrong? They wouldn't be saying it so stubbornly if they knew how it was originally used. Excuse me. Alright, Takamaki-san. Can you tell me how its meaning has changed? Huh? Yeah, I mean...
Hey, wait!
Hey, Lady Anna is obviously panicking. Be a good guy and help her out. What was she even talking about? I don't know politics. Apologies, got the hiccups again. Crap. Hey, Banjo, can you give me a hint here? What's that phrase originally meant to convey? My country, right or wrong? So, in this instance, you have to compose a series of sentences, in which case you cannot use the Thieves' Network to get the answer. You kind of have to guess. So you kind of have to go by process of elimination. You only have so many guesses, so be sure to keep this in mind. Let's see. Doubting your country? Is that it? I don't know. Alright. Try that. Okay, that works. Alright, like it doesn't matter what they do, you'll always support it. But the original meaning is different, so I guess it'd be something like... You have a duty to correct it?
This is it.
That's the correct answer.
Exactly.
That is correct. The phrase was originally meant to inspire you to take responsibility for keeping your country on the right path. The full quote is, "My country, right or wrong, if right to be kept right, and if wrong to be set right." So you can see the original was more about taking personal responsibility for your country's future. Unfortunately, these days it's used more to justify blind support instead of actually fixing social issues.
Thanks.
Wow, I was not ready for that. You saved me. Thanks a bunch. You're welcome. Also, whenever you guess the answer correctly for Lady An, you'll gain some confidant points for her. And you'll also gain some additional social points for yourself, too. Which, in this case, I believe it is knowledge, right? No, it's charm. Whatever works. You're pretty good at studying. I'm impressed. I could use some fresh air. Take me somewhere outside. Well, can't really go anywhere, unfortunately. That's kind of lame. And when I say can't really go anywhere, we can't really do any sort of, confidant workings right now, unfortunately. I wish we could, but we can't. Also, today is the drawing of our lottery ticket that we purchased, back in, I believe, Session 1. Well, regardless, let's check the result. And we won 100 yen. Well, that was garbage. But, hey, we won something.
Wow.
You won, but I guess it's better than nothing. Very true. Unlike in real life, where you cannot win the lottery worth a damn, in this game you always win the lottery. Albeit, sometimes you'll earn as little as 100 to 300 yen, and sometimes you may actually hit a jackpot and make a profit. Regardless though, playing the lottery is kinda like in real life, although I'm pretty sure the results are already predetermined depending on when you check the ticket. So, yeah, that's something to keep in mind. Alright, let's go to the underground mall. The reason why I'm doing this is because, well, we recently applied for a job at the flower shop, so we might as well work here too. And now we have a fast travel point. Cool. Working at the flower shop will cause time to pass, but in addition to receiving money, it will improve your kindness, which is very valuable. From time to time, you'll receive an order of a specific bouquet. Try to craft it in your customer's wishes. If you succeed, you may receive more money or more of a boost to your kindness, which is important.
What do you wanna do?
The flowers smell nice. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna work here. Alright, let's go ahead and get to work.
Nice to meet you.
I'm, Megumi Kanazaki. Please don't hate me for mispronouncing these names. I'm bad with names, especially Japanese ones. Just saying. Anywho, she's the owner of the shop. Nice to meet you. I'll do everything myself today, so you can just observe me and try to learn the ropes. Well, let's begin.
Hey.
That apron suits you.
Here.
Well, here's your pay for today. We don't really do much right now other than get free money, But later, we will have to make special bouquets for people, starting from your second time working here onward. So, that's something to keep in mind.
You did great.
Good work, Banjo-kun. Come back again when you have the time.
How are you feeling?
Nice job, you worked pretty hard today. Still, I bet this job making gifts has boosted your kindness. This is also a great spot for raising your kindness level, so that's something to keep in mind. Alright, we should head home.
You're back. Hey,
Hey, a package came in for you. Can't imagine what you bought. Let's see what's inside.
Hey,
Hey, what'd you get? The stuff from the shopping program. Sweet. Anything we can do? Well, we can raise our confidant with Sojiro, or at least work on it. There's still some time left on the clock today. How about it? I can teach you the ropes. Also, I believe in order to raise your confidant with Sojiro one more level, up to level 3, you do have to make coffee at least once. And unfortunately, we can't really raise this any further at the moment. But it does boost our confidant point count for him, so hanging out with him isn't necessarily a complete waste of time. So let's just do so anyway.
alright then.
Put your stuff down and grab an apron. Don't forget to wash your hands. No duh. Especially in today's climate. Sojiro's guidance is extremely precise. I did just as he told me. Maybe there's a way to make Sojiro have a good time. Oh, that's right. Have something Sojiro might like. Considering Sojiro, I feel like he may appreciate something useful to him. So, if you purchased any gifts, there's a chance that you can give that gift to a confidant to raise their confidant points even more. Each confidant is very picky when it comes to their gifts that they like. There are some things that will raise their confidant points by 1 note, some by 2, and some that they really love at 3. So, really, I suggest looking the answers up online. Go to Persona Wikia and look up gifts. Go! Gifts. Go to Persona 5. Honestly, I should be looking at Royal because it's quite different. Or not? Okay then. Okay. Yeah, here's the Royal section. So, Sojiro will like something like a silver bangle, which thankfully I have, so let's go and give it to him. Come on, you're better off giving this kind of stuff to a girl, you know. Although, if you gave it out based on who it would look like the smartest on, you sure came to the right person. Thanks, I'll take good care of it. I feel like I was able to touch Sojiro's heart. I feel like my bond with Sojiro will grow stronger soon. So that means the next time you have the opportunity to raise that confidant with that particular person, then you're guaranteed to raise that confidant level. So that's pretty awesome. Usually it takes about 2 or 3 attempts before you're able to raise the level of someone. So keep that in mind.
morning. Crowd as ever today, huh? How do you like being packed in like sardines, city style? I bet you've had enough. I don't mean to joke around. I just don't know what to do. I get anxious unless I'm doing something, yet here I am suddenly with nothing to do. It's so awful just waiting for the results, isn't it? It's so worrying.
I'm sure things are going okay.
You're right. All we can do is believe and wait. Thanks. I feel better after talking. It's not good to be a downer in the morning. Well, let's have a great day today.
Yes, indeed. Let's do just that. No lesson today. That's fine. Let's see. I made some enhancements to the medicine from the other day. I think it's ready. You want to come over and test it out? I didn't put anything dangerous in it, so you should be okay. Oops. Before we confirm... Yeah, looks like this is a good time to do it. Alright, let's do the clinical trial.
Please head to the exam.
I'm going to start setting up then. Head into the examination room. Here you go. The effects should be instant this time. Well, bombs up. Like a shot glass. Let's see. Eyes are focused. Look this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing yet, huh? The inside of my mouth feels like it's burning, and my nose is itchy. Oh, there it is. The inhibitory effect is just as I had hoped. Your weight was the primary reason it took longer to kick in than expected. Yes, this is what I expected from a teenager. We're making great progress. Practice makes perfect, right? Oh, hold tight. Once I compile all the data, we can move on. The hell? Hello? The County Medical Clinic of Internal Medicine, how can I help you? An emergency, huh? But we're not a designated hospital. Besides, the head physician here is tied to Kemi. Huh? Awfully rude, just hanging up on a lady like that. What was that about? He basically just called the wrong number. An ambulance driver was looking for a transfer location. All the designated hospitals are full. But to think they accidentally call a general practitioner must have been a new paramedic. He seemed to at least know my name, though. I've been blacklisted by the larger medical community. They called me the Plague due to a grave medical error I made. A medical error? What do you mean? This goes back to my old job. I used to work at a university hospital in the city. I was never actually convicted of anything, but I'm still considered a para in the medical industry. Does that scare you? Participating in clinical trial runs by a doctor like that? I don't mind at all. You seriously are one strange kid. Well, that's fine. Being ostracized has enabled me to focus on my own research and development. Regardless, I look forward to working with you. I'll be sure to add some additional medicine for you, my little guinea pig. Sweet. So I believe this is where you get the sterilization during the Confidant quest line, which is pretty nice.
Hello?
Dr. Takemi's Office of Internal Medicine? Huh? One order of teriyaki chicken. You're all good for today. You can go home now. Come again soon if you're still alive. Sheesh, you really have no faith that I'll make it out of this alive? Really? Well, whatever. Moving on.
Take care.
Hey, my little guinea pig. I have to talk to you about something. You haven't told anyone about my drugs, right? Of course not. Okay, I mean, part of the deal is that you're strictly prohibited from sharing anything that happens here, so I guess I'll believe you for now. Feels like I've been getting a lot more patients asking for drugs lately. Wonder where they keep hearing about me. It's been really bugging me. But that's all I wanted to ask. I guess... Okay, see you soon. See you next time.
You're back.
Looks like Sojiro can finally be raised as far as his confidant is concerned. Sweet. You finally interested in coffee brewing? If you'll help, I can teach you. So, let's go and help him out.
Yeah.
Then you clean up. I'm going to finish preparing the curry. Okay. Sounds good to me.
All right then.
That's it for tomorrow's curry. Hey, how's it going? You been getting any better at remembering how to handle different bean types? Now then, there are 3 factors that determine the factor of or the flavor of a cup of coffee. Grind, heat, and time. First up is the grind. For the siphons we have here, we're aiming for medium fine. Are you listening to me? What grinds are you supposed to use? Medium fine. Right, keep up the good work. It doesn't net much profit when the effort it takes. Bleh. It doesn't net much profit given the effort it takes, but hey, money is money. I'm not gonna forgive you if you serve our customer crap coffee though. Just remember that. Who could this be? Yes, hello? How'd you get this number? Now? Where? Fine.
Sorry.
Something just came up. We can keep going with the lesson some other time. Is it trouble? What, you're worried about me? It's nothing you need to concern yourself over. Just do the dishes while I'm gone. Oh, and remember to shut off the gas before you close up shop. It's nice having someone around to help you at times like this. Turns out you're actually a harder worker than I thought. Keep it up. Excellent. I'm glad you think so, Sojiro. Sojiro, my little hero boy.
All right.
The rest is on you.
Okay, I'm off. Don't eat all of our food while I'm gone. I wonder what that was all about. I'm pretty sure we'll find out later. Hey, you get everything closed up? Sorry about earlier. Had to take care of some business. But don't worry, I'll put you to work. We've got lots of time on our hands. I'm ready to work. Raring to go, huh? Some work ethics you got there. Well, just make sure you turn off the stove before you head to bed. No doubt. Next.
I got a chance to talk to this girl the other day. We had an amazing conversation after I brought up some of the stuff I heard about. We're gonna go out somewhere together soon.
Well, don't get ahead of yourself because it happened to go well. Look, knowledge isn't enough. You need proficiency to adapt on the fly. You also need kindness to be accepted, and guts to be honest and direct. Plus charm to draw people to you. The quality of your character says a lot about you. So it's important to better yourself every day.
Really? But it takes so much work. But I'll do it if it means I'll get a girlfriend. I guess I start by showering every day. You girls prefer a dude who's hygienic.
So, I believe those gentlemen there were basically explaining the importance of all of your social stats and where they come into play. Certain situations will require the following stats: knowledge, charm, proficiency, guts, and kindness. You can train the stats by doing various activities in the city, such as reading books. Look around and see what there is to do.
Hey, this applies to you too.
Of course.
You get it. That's a good attitude to have.
Morning.
Oh, hey, Banjo. Morning. Is there something over there? Come on, let's go. We're gonna be late. It's kind of weird how that particular part of the conversation is a voice while everything else is. Kind of weird and jarring. And also dumb.
I just remembered.
There's been a lot of dire news lately with the train accident and the volleyball team incident. People are theorizing that it's these sudden psychotic breakdowns, but the cause is still unknown. Well, unexplained occurrences like these are commonplace in the world of math.
You.
For instance, Kazooie-san, please look at this. It said you only need a few colors in order to paint, so that adjacent colors are clearly separated. Do you know the names of these theorem named after this number? Four-color theorem.
Correct.
That is correct. I suppose the four-color theorem is common sense. As you can see, any flat image, a map of the world, or anything can be painted using only four colors. Those being red, blue, yellow, and white. Many people have realized this principle based on experience since ancient times. However, it's difficult to prove and was an unsolved problem for a long time. Wow, really? Zooey-kun seems smart, doesn't he?
Nice going.
Nice. Gotta love the Thieves Network. They always hold the answers. I hope the psychotic breakdowns don't just end up as another unsolved mystery. My heart hurts just thinking about the economic loss this string of incidents has caused. The world's full of dangers, huh? I guess even the world outside school is no good either. Well, no duh. Okay, can we work on Confidants today? That would be great. Yes, we can. Sweet. So, since today is the 27th of April, we'll get an instant message from 777. Sorry for the sudden call. It's Shibuya from the store. I was wondering if you had time to come in today. It's a double points day for cardholders, so we're getting kind of slammed. If you could help, I'd really appreciate it. Oh right, the manager said you'll get paid extra for really busy days. It's fine if you can't, but if you got the time, please come help out. So, special events like these means that you'll be able to raise your charm or whatever social stat more than usual, and you'll get paid extra for performing these activities. Just keep in mind that time will pass, but even so, if you're short on cash and you're still working on your social stats, that's a good way to do it. Yo, I'm gonna go train. You wanna join in? I'll probably end up going easy on myself if I do it alone. Anyways, I'll probably be the most efficient if we train together. How about it? Hell yeah, let's do some training. Alright, let's do some intense training today. Go change and meet me behind the gym. Sure thing, Ryuji. Sure thing. Ugh. Damn it. I want to move better, but I just can't. I was training for nationals back in the day, but now I totally suck balls. The hell do you think you're doing? And who might you be?
Whoa!
Nakoka. Takashi. Running, huh? I saw you from the window. What? You gonna try and come crawling back to the track team? Huh? Hell no. Speaking of which, this was your secret training spot, wasn't it? Well, it's our spot now. You know us, the former track team. You don't even have a locker room anymore. Thanks to someone I know. You want to train with us? Huh? What the heck is up with this guy? Hold on, aren't you the transfer student? You really gonna hang around with this loser? You better watch out. He'll hit you the second he gets pissed off. I heard his dad was the same way, like father, like son, right? Now that's some scary shit. That don't got anything to do with this. Calm down, Ryuji. You're right. Look, back then, I don't need to hear your excuses. Everyone was going through the same bullshit with Kamoshida. The beatings, the impossible exercises, but we put up with all of it for the track team. But no, you had to go and fuck all that up. Man, I was stupid for ever thinking you were my teammate. That's all I have to say to you. I'm out of here. Eesh, what an asshole. Nearly smacked him when he was talking about my dad. I haven't changed at all. But, you know, you actually helped me calm down a little. I'm glad you were here with me. Thanks, man. Anytime, Ryuji. Anytime. So, this is where we get our little follow-up ability for Ryuji's Confidant. One more thing I haven't mentioned when it comes to Confidants is, when it comes to your teammates, the baton pass is normally not available at the start of the game, kind of, or shortly after the game starts, like it is in Royal. In the original Persona 5, you can only unlock the baton pass through your teammates after raising their Confidant to level 2. Which is kind of dumb. I'm glad they fixed that for Royal, where it's unlocked for everyone at the start. Let's call it a day. Hey, Nakoka! Why didn't you kick his ass? What the hell's your problem? Now they're just arguing with each other. I should stay out of it. Yeah, let them sort it out for themselves. Anyway, nice training with you. Oh, that was a pretty productive day. Yo, it's me. You good to talk? I wanted to thank you again for today. I really owe you one, man. I get pissed off so damn easily. I really gotta work on that. I can't exactly blame you. Nah, this one's definitely my bad. Besides, I can't cause a scene. Don't want to get you pulled into even more bad shit. I guess I gotta wonder what they were arguing about. But hey, I'm an outsider. Nothing to do with me. Thanks again for today. Excuse me. Don't forget to massage your legs before you sleep, okay? See you later. Funny enough, that's actually very, very true. If you don't massage your legs, then there's a very good chance you're gonna get cramps in the middle of the night. And that ain't fun! Okay, can we raise your Confidant level yet? Not just yet. That's unfortunate. Well, whatever. We can still hang out anyway.
All right then.
Okay, let's see what else I can give him. Again, considering that Sojiro is very picky when it comes to his gifts, let's pull this site back up again. Here we go. Okay. The fountain pen also works, which I think I have. And again, maybe not. No? Okay, how about the leather pen case? No? Alright. Honestly, I don't have much else, so... The Omni-Vitamin is also a pretty good item. So let's give this to him. This is for me? What do I do with this? Well, I guess it's the thought that counts. And it appears that the site I was using had the wrong information about Sojiro. Oh well, it is what it is. Sometimes the information you may pull is incorrect. I feel like I didn't really impress Sojiro much with my gift for him. Well, that's unfortunate. And we couldn't raise his confidant. I mean, we couldn't raise or get enough confidant points to be able to raise his level next. Damn it. Probably should have bought another silver bangle. What up? He had a change of heart for real, didn't he? It's kind of hard to believe right now. I'm gonna cry if we still get expelled after all this. Let's believe and wait. Whoa. You're so calm, man. Aren't you worried at all? Oh yeah, you're free today? If you got nothing to do, come and see me after school. It's not like I got something to say, but I find talking helps calm the nerves. Okay. I'll think about it. Alright, let's hang out with Ryuji.
Oh.
We beat Kamoshida and all, but I'm still feeling kind of nervous. I guess we gotta wait and see what happens. Yo, what do you think about training a bit? We're gonna get rusty if we don't keep ourselves active. Well, that's unfortunate. Can't raise his confidant level yet, but training is still training and it's still helpful. So, might as well do it. Ryuji seems satisfied. I think he had a pretty good, fulfilling workout. So, getting a gift for Ryuji honestly is not that difficult. And usually he likes sports-like items like the wrist weights or sports sunglasses, so let's give him the weights. Holy, are you sure I can have this? Thanks, dude. I'm gonna start training with these today. Nice. Captured his heart, and our bond's gonna increase soon. Sweet. Again, may not have been much, but it's still better than nothing.
Ah, you're back.
Can we, raise your level, please? No, of course not. Damn it! That stinks.
All right, then.
Let's just do it anyway. Alright, something useful to him. We're gonna have to play a guessing game and figure this out for ourselves. Let's see. Perhaps the sunglasses will work? Damn it. No, of course it didn't work.
Thanks.
And it's still not enough. Jesus, man. Okay, I definitely gotta go out and buy some more stuff. That's for sure. I kinda wanna talk today. Well, more like I gotta unload all this crap from my chest. Well, no. Why don't we go grab some ramen? You know, shake things up. I'll take you over to a special shop I know. A cup of coffee right after some curry is the best. Just be sure to drink it while it's still warm, alright? The temperature affects the flavor. Which is very, very true. Always drink it while it's hot. Let's just enjoy the Chief's coffee for now. We can leave that message for later. Man, it just seems like, working on Sojiro's confidant has just been an absolute pain. Okay, any side effects in the medicine? No, of course not. Nothing to worry about here. Okay, before we respond to Ryuji's message and hang out with him, I am gonna go and purchase a couple more gifts because, well, I kind of need more of the silver bangles. I wish I can get more than one, but unfortunately, they're still sold out. Damn it. And like I said, Sojiro is very, very picky when it comes to his gifts. And that's not just him either. A lot of confidants are very picky when it comes to gift selection. If you give them the wrong thing, then you're not really going to get anywhere with their confidant. So one thing you could do is save scum with the items that you do have. and that is save the game before interacting with that confidant. Once you do, and you select a gift, you just do a process of elimination and work from there. Alright, let's go ahead and hang out with Ryuji. It's kind of far, but the flavor's killer. Get pumped, dude. It's over in, Ogikubo. Okay, I cannot pronounce this name worth a damn. So let's grab a train over there. Sounds good to me, my friend. So, now we have information on a new hangout spot. A new ramen shop. You can also invite people who might enjoy eating ramen to hang out with you there. So, there are a number of hangout spots in the city, such as shops, even venues, landmarks, and so on. Confidants will each have their own favorite hangout spot. If you go there with them, your bond will grow even deeper than it normally would. You can learn about hangout spots by having confidants invite you there or by reading about them in books. Try to find as many as you can. Which is absolutely true. I love the feeling of noodles slurping down my throat, sweat dripping over my face. This shit's the best, man. Ramen is life. Light soup like this really gets your body going again after a good run, you know. We used to come here all the way here after practice and I guess that's all in the past. By the way, I've seen Akoka around a few times, but for some reason it doesn't look like he's getting along with the others. Are you worried about him? Yeah, kinda. I've been thinking about what he said, how the whole track team was putting up with Kamoshida's shit, and how I effed it all up for him. I think he was right. I don't even got a club room anymore, so, I mean, they don't even have a club room anymore, so they've been storing all their stuff behind the gym. They can't use any school gear either, so they just run laps around the block for practice. They ain't really a place for outcasts like that. I should know that better than anyone. It's good they're keeping their heads low now, though. I don't want them ending up like me. I know how you feel. Oh yeah, we're both outcasts here, huh? It's probably tough just walking around school It's probably tough just walking around school for you with all these rumors and shit. We really don't belong anywhere, but you know, maybe that ain't so bad after all. I guess now that I'm thinking about it, trying to fit in is a real pain in the ass. I mean, I'd never met you guys if I wasn't an outcast, right? So, it's all good. For real though, it's been a shit ton of fun. Hanging out with you guys is so freaking cool. It honestly is, and that's a pretty good outlook. Take the best out of a bad situation.
Right.
So there we go. Got ourselves Stealth Dash, even though we've already had it, but wah. I just hope there's something I can do to help these track guys. Hopefully it'll probably mess them up if I try to butt in. Or, though it'll probably mess them up if I try to butt in. My mistake. Again. Can't read today. Oh yeah, we still gotta find a new spot for our training. I'll think about it. No slacking off till then, okay? Okay.
See ya.
Later, dude. The train stopped? Was it another one of those psychotic breakdowns? Another minister has resigned? What is going on? How stupid do you have to be to commit artery, whatever. They must be nuts swinging that knife around on the train. There are too many crazy people. Where are all the sane people? That's a very good question, especially in today's climate.
Ah, you're back.
Okay, can't work on a Confidants today, unfortunately, but we can still do something by means of reading. Might as well finish up the book.
Make sure you're close.
Alright, then I'm heading home. Pirate made a toast, drinking and revealing to celebrate their victory.
Wow.
And that takes care of that.
Oh.
Another book down. So you finished reading Pirate Legend. I love how Captain Kidd was the leader of the ragtag group of outlaws. You must have learned more about courage after reading Captain Kidd's exciting adventures. Indeed. Although that's already maxed out, but whatevs. Well, I guess we should go to sleep. We should go to sleep. Staying up too late isn't healthy, you know. Now that we finished our book, now we can return it to the library and pick out another one. And I guess reading was kind of a waste of time. Lol. Well, whatever. Let's just read this. Oh, we already know about it. Whatevs. If you already know about a location and you read the book, no time passes and the book is automatically read. So, there you go. Let's just read Social Thought. Why not? Social norms can be broadly divided into 256 types. This isn't making any sense to me. Does the author even understand what they're saying? Good question, Morgana.
Hey.
Still only halfway through, but still, whatever. Progress is progress.
Morning. The board meeting is the day after tomorrow. I wonder if Kamoshida really had a change of heart. What if we failed? That's all I've been able to think about.
We have to believe.
We did do what we could. I guess all I can do now is believe. But how strange. I feel a bit better now. Maybe it's because of your composure? We'll be able to avenge Shiho and you won't get expelled. After break, we'll all be able to laugh together. That's what I'll believe.
Agreed.
Hi, everyone.
How y'all doing? These days, you're expected to know colloquial English, even if it's idioms, whatever, that come from other languages. I want you to forget that you're Japanese during this class and make yourself believe you're a foreigner. What's important is becoming someone else. In this day and age, being able to swap your masks depending on the situation is a crucial talent. How will you fare, Mr. Kazooie? Here's a question.
Let's hear it.
Are you a wonderkid kind? Are you a wonder kind? See if you can work out the answer based on what you know. Oh, great. So this is another one of those situations where we can't use the Thieves Network and we have to guess our way through. Are you a wonder kind? Oh, seems to me like we need to work out what that is so we can answer properly. My German's a little rusty, but I'll give you a hand if I can. First off, the wonder part probably means, let's see, wonder? Right, wonder! So something wondrous, I guess, or impressive. Next, the kind part. That's probably... type? No, that's not right. Okay. Try... child? Let's think about this again. Oh, in the kind in kindergarten refers to all kids in it. Yeah, that could be it. Kind means a child or at least a young guy in your case. Curious child? Okay, I think we only got one more chance. If we answer incorrectly, then the game moves on. So, let's say a prodigy?
This is it.
That's correct.
I was asking you if you were a wonder child. In other words, a youth of uncommon talent. And I suppose if you were able to think and adapt so quickly, that proves you certainly must be. Oh, the word talent comes from the Greek talentation, or talenton, a sum of money referenced in the Bible. The more skilled a servant was, the more coins they would receive from God-tier talent led to wealth. Alright.
Nice going.
You're on a roll. Hell yeah. Well, that was certainly something. The English word talent didn't originally have anything to do with our modern concept of celebrity. But the ability to change one's mask depending on the situation is surely a talent given to one by God. It's not too far off calling people who can react to things on the spot on TV talents. The talent at changing masks. Does that make us all wonder thieves? I wonder that myself. Oh. Any confidants? Yes, definitely. Oh, right, I forgot. I need to return that book. That way I can get another one. Whoops.
What would you like? Thank you. What would you like?
Alright, let's look at Zorro the Outlaw.
Here.
Which is kind of hilarious considering if you're a One Piece fan, you'll know the kind of Zorro I'm thinking of right now. Alright. Let's do another clinical trial. I wish I could study data outside once in a while, like a spacious park. Somewhere that's not too crowded would be best. Maybe I'll look for one when I have some time. Alright, let's go to the clinical trial. Alright. That's unfortunate. Can't really increase the level yet. Hang on, let's see if anyone else has our confidant. No, of course not. Damn. That's unfortunate. Let's hang out.
Let's head to the exam room.
Takemi is pleased. She was able to collect useful data. Excellent. So the next time we interact with her, we should be able to increase our confidant level. So, all in all, pretty good progress.
Ah, you're back. You got time right now?
Still not able to increase it yet.
All right then.
Let's help out. Might as well. Okay, finally we got enough confidant points to increase this damn level. About time. Jeez, what a pain.
Well then.
Alright.
Nice.
Only one more day of the waiting game, folks. Only one more day to go. Let's see. First, we have the military rations set for the TV shopping network. Okay, not too bad. Muscle workout set is protein, moist protein. Okay.
Hey, hey.
Let's go for this. Can always get more protein. What are you up to right now? Just having to wait doesn't jive with me. I'm at the arcade in Shibuya. Let me know if anything comes up. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Unfortunately, we cannot raise Ryuji's confidant level yet. but we can still get some things done. Now that it's technically a new month, I think one thing I can do is purchase some more stuff at the Underground Mall. I think people have finally restocked on their things. It sure has been a while.
Have you made your decision?
Yes, finally, Jesus. Got another silver bangle, jeez.
What would you like?
Give me another pair of these. That'll work out for now.
Thanks for dropping by.
Also, I'm not 100% sure when exactly you're able to... I mean, what I'm trying to say is, I'm not 100% sure when exactly people restock their items. And I'm pretty sure it only happens like once every couple of in-game days. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay. Might as well go ahead and hang out with Ryuji, not like I got anything else to do. Actually, before I do that, there was something else I need to check out. And that other thing is not open yet. Opens on the 6th of this month. Okay. Still got a few more days yet. Well, that's kind of dumb. Whatever. I don't mind waiting.
Oh, hey.
Alright, let's go ahead and hang out.
Yo.
Let's go somewhere fun. So, if you are unable to raise the level of a confidant, sometimes you may be able to hang out with them. When you learn about a hangout spot, you can go there with one of your confidants. Hangout spots can be selected from the map. Each confidant has their own preferences. Keep that in mind when visiting a spot with a confidant. Depending on the day and the weather conditions, there will be locations you won't be able to visit, so be mindful of both. Which is absolutely true. Might as well eat some more ramen.
Let's go.
Also keep in mind that going to hangout spots typically costs money to go. So that's something to keep in mind. The hell? The line's even longer than last time. They're putting an ad out or something? We're gonna look like we're just going for a few fad. For the new fad. But my stomach's already in ramen mode. Come on, let's get in line. Ah, super freaking good. Down to the last drop. This stuff's worth eating no matter the wait. Ain't you totally fallen for this soy sauce flavor too? I'm in love. Right? Tokyo guys are all over this stuff. You're one of us now. One of us. One of us. Anyways, thanks for asking me here today. I'm all cheered up now because of you. Come on, let's keep going. There's tons of people waiting for our seats. Hey, looks like they're giving out presents. Here, you can have mine. So, when you hang out with a confidant at a particular location, sometimes you may get little gift items that you can display in your room. Like, for example, the ramen bowl. I'm not crazy enough about ramen to be showing that off in my room. But hey, usually hanging out with a confidant at their preferred location means that you're more than likely going to be able to raise that confidant's level soon. So, all things considered, that's pretty good when it comes to grinding confidants and stuff. Just saying.
Hey.
Tomorrow's the board meeting. Don't worry, I'm sure the change of heart worked. The board meeting's tomorrow, right? We're gonna get expelled if Kamoshida doesn't have a change of heart by then. I'm sure he will. We did all we could. Either way, I'm not going to lose hope. You're right. It's a little too early to be giving up now. Guess we're gonna find out one way or another tomorrow. We just gotta brace ourselves for all the possibilities.
I'm sorry I can't offer more reassurance, but he should have the change of heart. Let's just believe in that while we wait for tomorrow.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can't really do much right now. I feel like I wanted to do something around here on the back streets, though I can't quite remember what it is. Whatever, no big deal. Unfortunately, we can't raise our confidant level with Sojiro yet, so we might as well take this time to read a book. Might as well make some progress, right? Also, the reason why I'm reading these books, despite the fact that I've already maxed out my social stats, is because reading all of these books will later grant you the ability to the book Speed Reader, which is absolutely essential if you're planning on reading every single book in this game. The man in the mask stood up for the weak and fought valiantly against injustice.
Yep.
Make sure you pay extra close attention to how totally awesome Zoro is. He is. My favorite move of him is the Tatsunagi.
Hey.
Also, the whatever caliber Phoenix is also an excellent move. One of my personal favorites. Oh, I didn't realize how long you've been reading. So how far did you get? Halfway through. Seems like you still have some pages left. Should continue some other time. Maybe we'll be able to read the rest on our trip to school. Who knows?
This is no good.
Mondays are such a drag. Who are you, Shikamaru? Why can't they give us the today off too? We have the rest of the week off starting tomorrow. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Speaking of, what's up with that calling card? The one sent to Kamoshida? Didn't it say something about stealing his distorted desires or something weird like that? Yeah, something like that. I'm sure it's just a prank. No one's taking it seriously. Oh, I don't know. We'll find out soon enough.
What's with the sudden morning assembly?
I bet it's about that girl that jumped the other day.
They don't have to tell us not to commit suicide.
There was that weird calling card too, so I guess the teachers are freaking out. We're lucky that morning practice got canceled though.
I feel like I'm gonna faint if this takes forever.
Let's begin this school-wide morning assembly. As you all know, a tragic event took place the other day. Thankfully, we have been informed that she has pulled through, but it will take time until she recovers. Everyone here has a bright future ahead. I implore that you rethink the importance of life and...
Kamoshida?
What's the...
I have been reborn. That is why I will confess everything to you all.
Oh, hello.
Huh? What's wrong with Mr. Kamoshida?
What's this about?
Confess? Did the volleyball team do something?
I have repeatedly done things that were unbecoming of a teacher.
In more ways than one?
Abusing students, physically abusing my team, and sexually harassing female students. I am the reason why Shiho Suzui tried to kill herself.
Sexual harassment? What? Why would he say that himself?
He is
Volleyball
the
team?
worst.
Really? Sexual abuse?
I thought of the school as my own castle. There were even students that I sentenced to expulsion simply because I didn't like them. I will, of course, rescind those. I am truly sorry for putting innocent youths through such horrible acts. I am an arrogant, shallow, and shameful person. No, I'm worse than that. I will take responsibility. I kill myself for it.
What? Did he just...
Whoa, that's a bit extreme.
Mr. Kamoshida is, not well.
Mr. Kamoshida, please get off the stage for now. Everyone, return to your classes.
Don't run, you bastard! Shiho's still alive, even after all the things that made her want to die! You have no right to run from this!
Very well said.
You're absolutely right. I should be punished under the law and atone for my crimes. I did horrible things to Takamaki-san as well, in return for giving Suzui-san a position on the team. I tried to force her into having relations.
Disgusting.
That is disgusting.
So the rumors weren't true.
As of today, I will resign from my position as an instructor and turn myself in. Someone please call the police!
The police?
Is he for real? He's gonna get arrested?
Wow. This morning's assembly is over. Return to your classes immediately.
Isn't this just like what that calling card said?
Does this mean the Phantom Thieves thing was for real?
Was something done to Kamoshida?
Come on, there's no way you could steal someone's heart.
But why else would he start saying things like he'll kill himself or turn himself in?
Maybe because it almost got leaked? Don't they go easier on you if you turn yourself in?
I wonder what happened.
Who knows? But man, Kamoshida turned out to be one sick bastard.
Hey, is this for real? He's turning himself in just like that?
Hmm.
What's
Well, looks like the change of heart actually worked.
Return to your classrooms at once.
His heart really did change.
Seems like it. But was this really for the best?
I think so.
Yeah, it's gotta be. But things are happening way too fast. Huh? What the? Takamaki-san, I'm sorry.
Huh?
We all knew, but we pretended we didn't.
Takamaki-san, I had you all wrong. I'm sorry that I spread rumors about you. I didn't know at all. Kamoshida was forcefully pushing himself on you. It must have been so hard for you. I'm sure there's a ton of people who want to apologize to you. We're so sorry. No, it's okay. The same goes for me, too. Besides, that's all in the past now.
Hey, you there! Return to class at once!
Well, see you later then.
I can't apologize enough for what I did to you. I swear I'll make it up to you someday. Looks like Kamoshida ain't the only one that had a change of heart. Man, I'm glad for you. Looks like those weird rumors are gonna go away.
My thing doesn't really matter. We made Kamoshida apologize about Shiho. That's more than enough for me.
You should hurry and tell her about it then.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see that Kamoshida finally apologized for everything he's done and is atoning for his crimes.
He really did have a change of heart. And we were lucky his mind didn't get messed up either. This was an A+ job.
Does this mean that they won't have a mental shutdown even if their palace disappears? I see. So we need to persuade the shadow without killing it, and then send it back to its real self. Our targets won't undergo a cognitive collapse if we do that.
So we can get him to confess with no bad stuff? Hey, that works for me.
Do you have to be so loud?
Don't worry about it. So, how'd it go? With Shiho, I mean.
She's regained consciousness.
That's awesome.
For real?
It was only for a little bit, but I got to talk to her. I was able to tell her that Kamoshida admitted to what he did. Shiho, She told me she was sorry. Looks like she found out that I was flirting with Kamoshida for her sake. And here I was, wanting to apologize to her.
Kamoshida's at fault for all this.
I know. Shiho's mom is thinking of transferring her to another school after she recovers.
I don't blame her.
The whole sexual harassment and attempted suicide, people will label her after that. Sounded like Shiho had the same idea too.
Ah, it's gonna get lonely.
But I think it's for the best. I'm sure it'll be hard if she stays here.
She's alive. You can see her anytime.
It's true.
I need to change too.
That aside, I was surprised you could hold yourself back against Kamoshida's shadow.
It wasn't like that. I just wanted Kamoshida to apologize himself.
You're so kind, Lady Ann.
No matter how much of a shitbag he was, finishing him off would have left a bad aftertaste, huh?
Yeah.
Huh? That's not it. I think revenge is better served if I make him repent. Realizing what he's done, he'll grovel for forgiveness the rest of his life. You know? I just believe there are fates worse than death.
Very true.
Shit. Anyways, that's all settled. But you know, there was one more thing I was wondering about that castle. Why was Kamoshida the only one who had that metaverse thing?
It isn't necessarily limited to him. It's something anyone could have if their heart became warped from their desires.
Anyone.
Wanna check it out?
Not right now. We better lay low for a while. People are still gonna be talking about Kamoshida. Then again, it's totally impossible for someone to find out what we did at his palace.
Yeah, about that, weird rumors about you guys are already going around. Stuff like you got together and threatened Kamoshida with something close to physical violence.
The hell?
People aren't going to easily believe that Phantom Thieves really exist. The calling card's being treated like it was a prank by someone who knew what Kamoshida was doing.
Makes sense.
And it's very
He
realistic.
did it, and I still don't completely believe it myself.
Let's wait for things to settle down for the time being.
Anyways, let's check how much this metal can be sold for. It'd be better if we pawned it off ASAP. Ooh, got a hit! Wait, 30,000 yen? That's all a gold medal's worth?
Remember that time in middle school? I lent you some money.
There's no way I borrowed 30,000 yen from you.
Wouldn't it be around that much with compounded interest?
Interest my ass.
I'm not saying that I'm taking all of it. I mean, it's your fault for not paying me back all these years. It's just common sense.
Ah, damn it.
I agree on laying low and keeping an eye on the situation. However, you dragged me into this. It would be nonsense not to celebrate a successful mission.
I guess we could blow this dirty money on something fun.
Discussions among Phantom Thieves are to take place over luxurious food. How about it?
Hey, wait! Nah, I guess it's fine. There's somewhere I want to go then.
Where's that?
It's a place Shiho and I have been wanting to go for a while.
I owe money, so I can't complain. You good with that?
Sounds fine by me.
I'll leave it to your discretion as well, Lady Ann.
I'll call and check the prices later then.
When should we go? Want to do it soon, like tomorrow?
Why don't we go on the last day of the holidays? It'll help energize us when school life starts up again the day after.
Then, the 5th, on Children's Day.
So, who's going to sell this?
Leave that to us. We know a store that'll buy anything, don't we?
Indeed.
I'll leave that to you guys.
Well, this is gonna be a fun little spring break.
Ah, you're back.
We got quite an eventful series of events happening really quickly. Is that gold medal real? When did it get inside his palace?
No, that one is a fake. It's just a byproduct of his cognition. The real medal should still be in his possession.
This one's a fake. What? You're telling me Kamoshida still got the medal? Who cares? What matters is that we changed his heart. And anyways, if we had taken the real thing, that'd be stealing. I don't think he'll be proud of the medal anymore regardless. You let You let go of stuff pretty easy, huh? Want to forget about my debt? That's different. 500 yen is a lot of money for a middle schooler, you know. Do you even still have the dolphin anyway? Dolphin? Stop digging that up! Back in middle school, we went on a field trip to the aquarium. But Ryuji had to spend all of his money on a souvenir, so I lent him some for the train fare. I said I was sorry. That was for my mom. Well, I guess I can call it even after all we've been through. Thank you. Anyways, we don't gotta worry about selling the medal off if it's a fake. End the story.
Kamoshida will never be proud of that once-in-a-lifetime gold medal ever again. Depending on how you look at it, that punishment might be even worse than death for him.
Starting tomorrow, you'll have a lot of time off, huh? Must be nice. For me, it just means more customers and even more work.
Yo.
Another box came for you.
Hey.
Let's see. Nice, got our proteins. More protein shakes. I like it. No matter where you're going, no matter what you're doing, Golden Week. Blah. No matter where you go during Golden Week, it's packed with office workers on vacation. Why does everyone have to take a break at the same time? Very good question, Sojiro.
Hey.
Why don't we spend some time reading a book? Now, shall we? Might as well finish up this book so that way, when we're done and we return to school, we'll be able to turn it back in and get on to the next one. Although his opponent was a true villain, he still behaved as a perfect gentleman.
Yep.
Pretty nice. So in other words, now that I really think about it, this story is kind of a big foreshadow for a future event later down the line in this game. It really, really does, if you truly think about it. Hell, I'm pretty sure a lot of the subliminal messaging is scattered throughout this entire game, and not just in books, but in everything else in the game. So, you finished reading Zoro the Outlaw. Zoro was not only strong in mind and body, but he also cared greatly for the common people. Nice. So as a result, we'll get some additional social points towards kindness. Even though we've already maxed that out. But, wee! Alright, moving on.
Okay.
Come on, we're gonna pawn that medal today. Hey, can you hear me right? You don't have any plans, do you? Come help me out instead of sleeping your life away. Sounds like he's speaking to every speedrunner of this game ever. We do owe it to him. We'll have to wait. Hurry down and help him out. Funny enough, I'm pretty sure this day is purely on autopilot.
Sorry I kind of pressured you into doing this.
And now to our next topic, Fall from Grace, the story of a dishonored Olympic medalist. Just recently, a high school coach confessed at an assembly that he had been repeatedly abusing students. Given his prior Olympic achievements, this has caused quite a stir. What caused this habitual offender to suddenly confess these heinous crimes to his entire school? The police are hoping that the upcoming interrogations will bring light to this question.
Isn't this...
My friends would come back from practice with bruises all the time. It was scary, but I'm relieved that the abuse is finally going to end now.
He would touch me and stuff all the time. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that sexual harassment anymore.
There were always rumors, sure. Not many people believed them, though. Like, I'm totally shocked they were actually true. At least now I can go to school without worrying.
I knew it. This is your school, isn't it?
Seems like it.
Things might be getting turbulent at school, but you need to just keep your head down, all right? More importantly, keep those hands moving. I've got some more stuff I need you to do.
Sure thing, Sojiro. The chief really worked us hard. Did you see? It was on the news. No way the school's gonna be able to play dumb after that. I saw it too. Shiho's name didn't come up, right? Not that I saw. I bet they wanted to keep that part quiet. I don't blame them. I'm so glad. It's finally over then. All we gotta do is stuff our faces and put this Kamoshida crap behind us. I'm totally looking forward to the celebration party. I'll try not to let you guys down.
Yes.
Alright. We need to go sell the gold medal tomorrow. Even if the chief wants your help, make sure you turn them down, okay? Alright. I mean, why turn down best dad?
Okay.
We gotta take care of business tomorrow, like we told Lady On we would. Make sure you sell that medal. And I'm pretty sure you can't really do much when it comes to, going out anywhere, engaging in confidants, etc., etc. But we can display the new, piece of, ramen gift thing that we got not that long ago. Items you find from places you visited can be used to decorate your room. Collect unique decorations from each location you use to personalize your room. Unfortunately, these collection items do not carry over from playthrough to playthrough. So in other words, if you earned everything on a prior playthrough, you'll have to earn them all over again, which is really, really dumb. But alas, it is what it is. It's not the biggest deal breaker in the world, but even so. For completionists out there, it's kind of annoying.
Nice.
You had to spend the whole day helping out. Make sure you find a way out of it tomorrow, okay? Sure. So, like I said, we can't really do much this evening. And I think in the original Persona 5, Morgana will pester you to go to F to sleep. But thankfully, in Royal, you can do a lot more within the LeBlanc, which is pretty nice and all. Can I do something with the table? Table. What? The table. Oh yeah, you have a DVD player. So, now that we have a DVD player and have it set up, watching a DVD will cause time to pass, but various stats will increase depending on what DVD you watch. One DVD series contains several episodes. Watching one episode will fill one DVD icon. When all icons have been filled, you have finished. You have a DVD player, so how about renting a DVD sometime? Maybe some other time.
Nice.
Okay. Well, I think one thing I'll do here is we might as well make some more coffee. You can never have too much coffee when it comes to this game. But in real life, yeah, you can have too much coffee, and that's bad. Looks like you're starting to get interested in this. Hey, you're not trying to impress me, are you? Well, whatever. Alright, I'm heading out to buy some cigarettes. By the way, I'm not sure if I mentioned this yet or not, but you can fast forward through many cutscenes in this game just by pushing the start button. By start, I obviously mean the options button on the PlayStation 4. Looks like you're at it again. How's it going? You can also stop the fast forward at any time by pushing the same button. Here, I'll have a sip. This acidity. This must be, Guantanamo SHB.
Let me explain.
The volcanic soil of Guatemala is ideal for growing coffee. Guatemalan beans are ranked by their altitude of civilization, or whatever. Strict hard bean SHB, a grade given to coffee grown at altitudes above 4,500 feet, has a citrus-like acidity and a full body. The flavor profile is bland. You should practice more to bring out the roast's full potential. Okay. Thanks, Dad. You see a lot of different customers come through when you have a cafe like this. Even if someone looks like trouble, I'll serve them the same cup of coffee I serve everyone else. Are you sure about that, Sojiro, my boy? Because I'm pretty sure you 86 some things for certain people later down the line. Just saying. That's my job. I have pride in what I do. You're like a customer too, one that takes a tremendous amount of effort. You have the potential, so keep training. Again, working on raising the confidant points per Sojiro is honestly not a bad idea. Even if you're ready to level that up more, you can always use more.
Make sure to do the dishes.
When I get back.
Just do it. Don't get cocky with me. Welcome.
Am I interrupting something?
Not at all.
The cause of the runaway train incident in the subway the other day still has not been found. Police are hurrying to solve the matter as it may relate to the rise in psychotic breakdown incidents.
Oh, is that the thing everyone's been talking about?
Doesn't it make you curious? People who were living normal lives suddenly went mad or deranged out of the blue. Not to mention that it's happening one after another. Could they really be coincidental?
Leaving that aside, what do you have?
I'll have the house blend, please. Are you a part-timer? I'm surprised this place can afford one.
No, not exactly.
Are you a high school student? Where do you attend?
That would be Sujin Academy.
Oh, someone I know goes there as well. I've heard that things are rough right now. A teacher named Kamoshida confessed his crimes like he was a completely different person, supposedly. And it happened all of a sudden one day. Can a person's mental state change so easily? Is my drink ready yet?
Coming right up.
Alright, today's the day we turn in that medal for cash. You know someplace that'll buy it off you, right?
Hell yeah. And I know exactly where I'm going to be going. Let's go. Let's head on off to Central Street, head on off to the airsoft shop, and see if we can pawn this thing off for some serious cash. What the hell's going on here? So this is the place. Looks like it. Let's just take care of this. Wait, we don't have a search warrant yet. Just be patient. I'm sure we'll get one soon enough. And they never think about running off down the narrow alley. Something seems kinda fishy about this whole thing. It's probably nothing. Let's just go and sell this medal already. You again? What do you want? I want you to buy this. Huh? A gold medal? Why do you have this? We don't buy any fake or stolen goods here, kid.
Hey.
Hold on a sec. Let me see it. I'm just not gonna ask where you got this. How's 30,000 yen sound for it, though? Works for me. 30,000 it is, then. You may think you have a free 30,000 yen in your pocket, but not exactly, and we'll get into that soon enough. It's almost time. Here, take this with you. It's a thanks for selling me that medal. But best not to open it. Just bring it with you next time you come back here. Sure, got it. Glad you're so quick to understand. They're here. Monoisha says Iwai, whatever. Yes? There are some matters we'd like to discuss with you today. Go, kid. Do you know why we're here? I don't know. Looking for evidence? You tell me, Mr. Detective. What's your attitude? Well, you gotta go search me? Go on, do what you gotta do. What was that? An upstanding citizen supposed to cooperate with the cops, right? Hey, you sure that lead was legitimate? I could have sworn it was. Can you two hurry it up? I got a business to run here. You bastard. Hey, you. What's in the back, huh? Show me. The kid's just a regular old customer. You can check the tapes if that'll convince you. They'll show everything that's going down here today. Don't want to be here when the detectives see the footage of me with the gold medal. Should leave. I won't let you get away that easy. Show us what's in the bag. It's none of your business, really. I said, show it to me. Hey, you're talking to a kid, remember? Besides, he's not the one we're here to see. Ugh. That's right, Mr. Detective. Maybe next time, try not harassing my customers. See how that goes. Ugh.
See ya.
Safe trip home, kid.
What were those detectives doing there? More importantly, aren't you curious about what's in the bag?
I am. Maybe a little.
Well, come on, let's open it up.
Sure. What do we have?
A real gun? Wait, I think it's just a model. It's incredible, though. Miles ahead of the one Ryuji had. There's something weird about that place. Hey, I just had a great idea. We should totally buy this gun from him later. I mean, it's perfect. Something this real-looking would work wonders in the metaverse. Anyway, he told you to bring it back the next time you came, right? You should try striking a deal with him when we go to return it.
Sounds good to me. And by the way, this is a pretty important item in which, upon getting it, we'll be able to start another Confidant. However, it has a very, very high toll, and it's pretty much next to impossible to max this out during your first playthrough.
Oh, hello, it's me. I saw the news. You know, about Kamoshida. It's getting a lot of coverage.
Serves him right.
I'm still not sure about that. The reaction's been bigger than what I was expecting. I guess I'm just surprised. I don't think we did anything wrong, though. I wonder if we helped those people speak up about it.
It's possible.
That's pretty amazing, huh? I didn't think we'd actually be able to do it. And yet, look at us now. This calls for a celebration. Let's meet in front of Shibuya Station at noon tomorrow. Don't be late. Oh, and did you pawn off that medal? You didn't forget, right?
I remembered.
Good to hear. I already made reservations. You should be really excited about the place I chose, by the way. I'm sure everyone's gonna love it. Well, see you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Ah, a restaurant of Lady Ann's choosing. Finally, a decent meal. Hey, what do you think we're gonna be eating?
I'm hoping barbecue.
Oh, I could go for some Wagyu beef. It better be grade A. In any case, I'm surely looking forward to it.
I wonder what the pet policy is there. We're finally having that celebration tomorrow. I can't wait. Neither can I. Speaking of which, I'm pretty damn hungry myself. I just wonder, though, what should I eat for dinner? That's a very good question at this point. And what I'm also looking forward to seeing is, what is the restaurant we're going to be going to?
Yeah.
Don't trust people so easily. When push comes to shove, they'll all stab you in the back, you hear? Funny enough, that is a very real-life lesson, and one you should definitely take to heart. Be careful of who you trust, otherwise you're gonna get severely screwed in more ways than one. Just saying, it ain't fun. Well, we might as well use this time to train.
You wanna do it?
Let's do some training. Time to unleash that fighting spirit and take some protein. By the way, the different tiers of protein are protein, moist protein, protein and imported protein, I'm pretty sure. The higher the tier of protein, the more scarce it is, but it also raises your stats further. Honestly, when it comes to protein management, save your higher save your higher tier protein for a future activity. For training at home, I would recommend just regular proteins. They work perfectly fine. Sure, they don't raise your stats as much as the higher tier proteins, but even so, still good to save those for when you need them. Alright, let's go. Good job! Let's keep up the hard work! It seems you gained some strength, which results in HP. 5 more HP, and 1 more HP added on top, so a grand total of 6. The more we do this, the more effective the training will become. So in other words, the more we do it, the more HP we'll receive. The exception, of course, being coming from protein.
So good.
No wonder Lady Anne chose this place.
Of course it's good. This is a famous hotel after all. Oh yeah, I heard that the police are coming to interview some people at school.
That's troublesome.
Our names are gonna come up for sure. People are spreading all sorts of rumors about us and Kamoshida. But we got him pumped up. I keep hearing stuff like, the Phantom Thieves really stole his heart. I think most people don't believe it, but some of them actually seem grateful. Look at this.
Ooh.
The Phantom Aficionado website? Well done, Phantom Thieves. Now I can keep going too. Thank you for giving us hope.
Pretty cool, huh?
I was just desperate to deal with my own problems, but seeing people saying all this feels strange.
Yeah. Hey, what do we do now?
We good on time?
Huh? Oh crap, you're totally right! We only got an hour to eat!
Just 50 minutes left!
I'm not gonna finish all the beef dishes at this pace!
I need to eat my way through the entire dessert menu!
Look after our stuff. We'll snag something for you guys too, don't worry.
Okay, well, thanks.
Oh man, God melts in my mouth.
Seriously? Only meat?
Now, where should I start?
And she's all about the cake.
So happy!
Hey, calories.
Shut up! How much do you think one of these costs? I'll never get the chance to do this again! The Wilton Hotel Cake Buffet! I'd heard rumors, but I never thought it'd be so amazing!
And where's our share?
I didn't really know what you'd want, so I just grabbed you some beans.
Eesh.
Beans?
There were some pretty bizarre things there too, so we got you a variety of those. Fried bananas, preserved eggs, and some kind of beans.
More beans?
We put so much on the plate that it got all mixed up. But it should probably still taste good.
This is just plain grotesque. Let's go. These two just don't know what fine dining means. We'll show them.
Sounds like a plan to me.
That's reassuring. You guys watch our things while we're gone. Wait patiently for our return.
Oh, it's like a meaty explosion in my mouth.
Oh, this part's cream cheese.
Ooh, I want it now.
As I'd expect from the buffet at a top-class hotel, the ingredients and variety of dishes are crazy good. There's a reason it costs 8,000 yen. They have a lot here, but fish should come first. Let's fill our plate with all sorts of fish. Which table do you think they're at?
That's a very good question. Man, there's so much food here, I can't decide what I want. By the way, I'm pretty sure that you have to go around the entire cafe. Everything's so good, especially the cake. Yeah. Don't hire me for lady impressions, ever. Alright, let's see. Where's the fish? There it is.
Look, there's the fish. I'd prefer it raw, but grilled is great too.
Have you heard, my dear? The news about that Kamoshida fellow was absolutely dreadful. Oh, right. That teacher at Shujin Academy? Caught doing such indecent acts. Shameful, really.
Hold on a sec.
And they still haven't managed to solve those horrible psychotic breakdown episodes, have they? Oh, I wish they wouldn't let themselves be distracted by such a tawdry scandal. Perhaps it's a sign of how peaceful this country is. I honestly pity those poor Shujin students, though.
It sounds like the Kamoshida incident is the talk of the town. Shoot, they noticed you. Just grab some food and act natural. On the plus side, we'll get to eat the food later.
Very true.
How did a child like this end up in here? I certainly hope you didn't bring friends. I prefer my meals to remain hooligan-free. Thank you very much. Come, let us go.
Oof. What a bitch.
Coming to enjoy a buffet. I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in.
Sounds like a plan to me.
There are more people we can eavesdrop on at other tables.
Why don't we do just that?
I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in. Oh, up close it looks even bigger and more delicious. This giant, sweet... I got distracted.
News travels quick. It's already all over the internet. You know, the story about how Kamoshida got his ass kicked by some world-reforming heroes.
It doesn't sound like a serious story to me. Some of the details are pretty far-fetched.
Don't worry about it. We just have to do what they tell us to do. It's all rumors made up by school kids anyway. If it's gripping news, who cares if it's not true?
So they don't believe themselves. But they're making up stories to make the Phantom Thieves seem real. And they're doing this in front of the actual Phantom Thieves. Whoa, act fast and get some food! And make sure it's got a lot of whipped cream!
What's wrong?
Nothing. I thought some weird kid was looking at us, that's all. Why don't we go? It's almost time for the meeting.
Well, that was rude. Did you hear him? He said you were weird.
I think he was referring to you.
I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in.
Indeed, sounds like a plan. You know what they say, you can't have enough pie without Cool Whip. No, what I'm trying to say is, you can't have pie without Cool Whip. Okay. Come on, let me... There we go.
Meat. I'm no Ryuji, but a meal is just not the same if you don't have any... I got distracted.
When you really look at it, he's just an ex-athlete who overestimated himself. He should have just accepted his lot in life and quietly done his job as a teacher.
It's not even an incident we can take seriously. The whole story is pretty ridiculous. We should probably look into it. But we can also just let the low-ranking scrubs handle it.
Look into? I guess they're investigating Kamoshida? They don't sound very enthusiastic about it, though. Yeah, grab some food! Get the part that's not too fatty.
He's gonna be arriving soon. We don't want to keep him waiting, so we better get going too.
What is he going to discuss with the higher-ups? Well, I'm sure it's more important than lunch.
They were dressed quite well, but they still looked pretty shady to me. I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news.
Okay.
Rice is incredible! It's the cornerstone of every great meal! Sorry, I got a bit carried away there.
I disagree.
The ratings for the news were really that good? It was because it was about that teacher who sexually harassed his student, huh? Was it Kamoshida?
It's all about how you frame it. You've got to cater to the idiotic public. Ratings go up when you show them crude, sensational news and make it easy for them to understand.
How can he be so insensitive? A student almost killed herself because of that Kamoshida.
By the way, do you think these sudden changes of heart might be real?
Well, that's...
Quick, grab some food! Oh, and don't forget the crispy bits.
So, because he had a sudden change of heart, he just confessed to all his crimes?
Who knows? Sorry, but it's time. I have to go. I'll call you again after the meeting.
A sudden change of heart, huh? I suppose I can't blame him for seeing it that way. I don't think there's anyone else we can listen in on, but it's shocking. So many of the adults here don't seem like nice people. Now, according to what we heard, it seems most adults aren't very interested in the news about Kamoshida. Well, now that we've got a nice variety of food on our plates, let's head back to the others.
Sounds good to me.
You brought a ton back. What do you think about coming up against such ritzy food?
I just want to eat.
I was thinking that too, but take a bite. Using better ingredients makes stuff taste way different.
Sounds like you're a spokesperson for Papa
Like
John's.
you have a refined palate all of a sudden?
Don't you think you're eating too much, Mona?
There's no knowing when we'll get to come here again.
Sure, but you guys brought back loads of food. It'd be a shame to let it all go to waste. Why don't you help them out, Ryuji?
Oh, we should both help.
Oh, me? I'm way too stuffed. I couldn't possibly help.
Were you sure about that?
Stuffing your face with cake. Whatever. Let's deal with this ourselves.
It feels like no matter how much we eat, the amount of food we have stays the same.
There's still more?
Don't give up. Let's keep at it.
We did it.
My belly feels multiple sizes too small for my belt.
This is a victory for all of us.
It was tough.
We won because we did it together.
Good job, you guys. How about one last dish to cleanse your palates? I recommend the seasonal tart. The grapefruit has both alluring sweetness and a tangy sourness.
Stop. I don't want to hear about sour stuff. This isn't good. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh dear.
Me too. Please carry me gently.
And that's what you get for overeating.
My, look at that table.
Come now, pay them no attention. I'm sure they must not normally have the chance to eat such exquisite food.
I can only imagine what their parents must be like.
What was that? We don't got time for that. Come on, let's go.
I'm stuffed.
I totally panicked when I saw the closed for cleaning sign at the bathrooms.
You were talking big about eating until you puked, but you really did puke. Are you some kind of moron?
Hey, same goes for you. What floor was that restaurant on?
We came up to get here, so it has to be on a lower floor, right?
What the hell, man?
What the?
That's a familiar face.
On the case. Not yet. Excuse me, but why are you so involved? It's not something you should be concerned with.
I don't care about your opinion, you incompetent buffoon. When I say pick up the pace, you do it.
Hey, you're cutting in line.
What do you want?
Funny enough, there are some responses you can give to these people that are gated to your guts level. If your guts level isn't high enough, then you're not allowed to make that particular response. Same goes for any of your other social stats. So if your guts level is not high enough, you can't say either we were here first or apologize to Ryuji. Your only choice is this. So, you know what I say? We were here first, asshole.
We're in a hurry. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
What?
Sir,
ass.
We don't have time for this. I know.
Hey!
Don't bother with them.
Voice just now. Mm.
The hell was with that bossy guy?
Shouldn't we head back down?
Yeah, but that dick really pissed me off. He wasn't even hiding the fact that he looks down on everyone.
Don't lose your temper over this.
I just can't forgive shitty adults like that.
That man's voice. It sounds almost like the one from back then.
What's wrong?
Just a bit lightheaded.
You not feeling good?
He almost never eats well after all. Plus, I'm always stuck eating canned cat food.
Yeah, that Sir bullshit makes me sick. Damn it!
Welcome to the club, Ryuji. I hate assholes like that.
What took you so long?
Why are you all pissy?
Sorry. I had a run-in with some woman a second ago. She bumped into me, but then said it was all my fault when she dropped her plate.
Sounds like a real bitch.
Yeah. Thanks, though. But the restaurant workers all looked at me with this disapproving expression. I wonder if we're out of place here.
We're not.
Hey, Morgana.
What is it?
Anyone could have a palace, yeah?
Anyone with a strong, distorted desire.
Same for them having a change of heart if their treasure gets stolen?
That would be the case.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
We had trouble earlier, too. These selfish shitheads who just look down on everyone else. I was just wondering if we'd be able to change those kinds of people, too.
I believe we can.
You want to continue as the Phantom Thieves?
I've been thinking. We put a lot of work into changing Kamoshida's heart, but nobody believes in the Phantom Thieves. Plus, those guys who had no other choice but to just deal with it are thanking us. Us, of all people.
What do you think, On?
I agree. If we ignore people who are in trouble, I'd go back to being the same as I was before.
Well, that's true. You're under my tutelage. There's nothing we can't accomplish as Phantom Thieves.
Shouldn't we be able to help him out?
I didn't even think of such a possibility, or I didn't think of such a possibility. But if it's true that with this power we may be able to help people.
But that means we'll have to fight shadows again, doesn't it?
Indeed. That can't be avoided.
I'm sure we'll manage. Right?
Fine by me. I want to help people.
Even if you guys are still just fledglings, this means we're an actual organization now.
Fledglings? That's actually pretty fitting for us.
Alright, it's settled. We're gonna catch all these shitty adults by surprise and make ourselves known to the world.
Are you okay being our leader?
Of course.
No objections here? I can't handle all that responsibility stuff.
Where's my say in this? But Lady An made the recommendation, so I'll allow it.
Well, should we decide on a name for our group? I just went with Phantom Thieves of Hearts last time, but don't you think a real name would be cooler?
Ooh, I got it. I want it to be something both cute and luxurious sounding. Let me see. How about the Diamonds?
I'm getting the real Little League Baseball feel from it.
Well then, here's my suggestion. How about Tilefish Poêlée?
What?
That's what I ate earlier. It's commemorative, no?
Oh no, you idiot! You decide for us.
Alright. Your team name may be seen by others when using network services. Please be cautious not to enter any personal information. Furthermore, please do not enter a name that could be considered offensive, like racial slurs. Seriously, just be an adult here, okay? Okay. So, the canonical name for the Phantom Thieves group are known as the Phantoms. However, regardless of the name that you choose, every person who receives a calling card from the Phantom Thieves always refers to the group as the Phantom Thieves of Heart. And funny enough, the name suggestions that you're given earlier in the conversation from An as well as Morgana, I believe you'll get some unique dialogues from each of them. So if you choose to go with those names, feel free to do so. But I already have a name in mind, so I added this in during my practice run, so let's just go with it. Okay. Spiral Mount, which is short for Spiral Mountain. Why the hell not?
Huh. That's not bad at all.
A good name. For a rookie.
We going with that?
And funny enough, you can choose to back out of this name and choose something else if you want, but I'm gonna say that's okay.
Well, now that the name's set, who's our next target?
There are tons of rotten adults and all. Why not just stick to targeting big names?
Like a CEO?
Yeah, something along those lines. If we go after some bigwig, it's gotta get on the news, right? Don't you think more people would believe in us if we did that?
That's not a bad idea. For you, Ryuji.
True. If we become better known, we might be able to give courage to a lot more people. I don't really like the idea of just picking someone out of the blue, though.
Fair enough.
Let's narrow it down to someone we can all agree on then.
So we need a bigwig we decide on unanimously.
I like that unanimous decision part. It's like we're making some kind of pact.
Now then, this is the official formation of the Phantom Thieves organization.
Oh no! Our time for the buffet ran out.
I guess we'll just have to talk more tomorrow.
Well, that was definitely a fun time. Phantom Thieves have now officially become one, I guess. Now the search for a new target.
Another world in which people's distorted cognitions take shape? Stealing treasure to change hearts? And on top of that, a talking cat told you all this.
It's all true, though.
Honestly speaking, that all sounds absurd. It's hard to believe that this is even worth listening to. Still, it can't be considered nonsense when parts of it align with Kamoshida's confession. The same goes for the testimonies of the officers who arrested you. But so be it. At any rate, you mentioned something more important. These two other accomplices, besides this talking cat thing that appeared in your story. From what you've been telling me, they're students at the same school, aren't they?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? Don't take me for a fool. Very well, I'll leave it at that. Let's continue on. The questioning's not over anyway. If you are making this up, the cracks in your story will prove it. The next to receive a calling card was this individual, a master of Japanese arts, Ichiryusai Madarame. It's even more incomprehensible than Kamoshida as to why this man was targeted. Where did you come to know him? And how did you learn of his crimes when you weren't a victim of them? Start by telling me what you all schemed.
Very well. It's a long and arduous tale. Also, whenever you finish an arc of any kind, whether you complete a palace or you progress far enough into the story, some snippets of the previous details of the previous arc that just occurred is added to the menu. So if you were to take a long time away from the game for reasons, and you're not sure exactly where you're at, feel free to open up the menu and read up on the stories and get caught up on everything that happened up to that point. So, again, it's there for those who want to catch up. Well, we spent all of our money on the buffet, but we officially established the Phantom Thieves, so it was totally worth it. So remember that 30,000 yen we just got? Well, 24,000 of it went down the drain thanks to that little celebration we had, leaving us with only 6,000 yen. Kinda sucky, but it is what it is. The Phantom Thieves, huh? I'm liking the sound of that. I hope we can really help people. I'm curious about the Phantom Aficionado website too. I wonder who made it. No clue. More importantly, you see the survey on there? I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, there was this approval rating thing, but it was only at 6%. That's better than I expected. I guess it's not so bad if you put it that way. But don't you just want to get it higher than that? I bet it'll go up tons if we keep taking down big targets. It's pretty damn exciting if you try and think about it like that. You know, you're actually right. Well then, let's keep working hard from this point on. Sounds good to me. Oh yeah, let me send the celebratory pic I took for today. Celebrating the founding of the Phantom Thieves. And celebrating us crashing that classy buffet. You can cool it with all the celebrating any time now. Wait, you took that while I was eating? Why didn't you tell me? Well, I did, you just never stopped eating. Anyways, this is all our start as the Phantom Thieves. We're gonna take the world by storm. All the shitty adults in the world better watch out for us. So, at the end of every palace, or after certain major events, don't forget to check your instant messages to view any and all pictures that you and your teammates may take during a celebratory trip or something else that can occur. Because doing so will actually be kind of helpful for a later thing down the line. Of course, you can go there anytime, and that being the Thieves' Den. But we're not going to be worrying about that right now, not until we pretty much finish this playthrough, and then some. We need to make sure the Phantom Thieves is a name we can hang our hats on. Indeed we do.
Oh, you want to do it?
Hang on. Can I work on Confidants? No, I can't. Well, that stinks. Although training is not a bad idea. Let's talk to Sojiro.
Now listen up.
Don't go near the busy places, you hear? I'm not at fault if you get involved in any shady business. Foreshadowing! Also, I am aware that we're about at the 3-hour mark, so this might actually be a good place to stop for today. Why? Well, our next target is going to reveal himself in due time, and that target being Madarame. Oh boy, it's gonna be fun, let me tell you folks. I know that not a whole lot necessarily happened today, as we were just going over some things, messing with confidants, and just praying to God we can just love the person until they eventually level up. Am I right? But alas, it is what it is. So with that folks, I bid you all adieu for today. This is General Snivy with the Persona 5 Royal playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you were able to attend the live stream live, thank you for attending. Next time, we're gonna dig some dirt and try to figure out how the hell we can get to Madarame, who is our next target. And maybe even learn more about ourselves, our friends, and everything else in between. Who knows? Anywho, thank you all once again so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all next time.